All right, Taurus, welcome to your weekly forecast. So this week, still a lot of concentration of energy in your fifth house of self-expression. Just a really good time for getting out there, maybe having some fun, expressing yourself. For those of you that are more introverted, let's say, maybe getting into your creative side, some projects right now, hobbies, interests are fantastic for all of you. And spending time with those things that we're passionate about. What's passionate to you? And the people you're passionate about as well. But again, it could be anyone. It's like that playful, lighthearted energy right now, which is very nice to be cultivating about yourself. Now, this week it does have Tuesdays, Mercury trining up to Neptune. So you have some positive energy coming into this house. You're probably having a bit of that imagination, maybe with creative projects. Again, could be a really good creative day for your sign on Tuesday. And then also romantic, right? A bit of that receptive energy in your relationships. But I say romantic in a very general sense, where it's not just about the sexual romantic energy, but also about just having that lighter, playful, creative energy in all of your relationships, right? So, but receptive nonetheless. And I think just receptive with your self-expression, maybe even feeling quite self-reliant, like you're quite confident perhaps, but just more easygoing type of confidence with this trine to Neptune. Now, Mercury is shifting into your sixth house of your work and your routine. So this is setting the stage for what will be over the next couple months of development of this day-to-day energy. I think your mind is likely going to start to shift towards maybe diet, routine more, maybe your work, right, and things like this. And that's great. It's a place Mercury does like to be in. You could be seeing what you value about your work and routine and self-improvement and enjoying it, in fact. And then also, too, just having some fun with it. Mercury does rule that fifth house in the sixth. Could bring some fun there in the day-to-day sphere. Now, Thursday does have the Sun conjunct up to Jupiter in the fifth house. So again, there is likely some opportunities in your life. You can choose or choose not to cultivate them when it comes to having fun, when it comes to passion, when it comes to romance and all this. So yeah, I think this is another week of that around Thursday. Maybe if you are feeling a bit hopeful or inspired to cultivate some of this fifth house energy, I think it's a great week to do that. Not to mention because this is what this whole lunar cycle has been about that started last Thursday. So Friday, Saturday does have Venus squaring up to Pluto. So there could be this bit of transformation energy with this that you're feeling. Maybe there's some fears that you could be facing Friday, Saturday with Pluto in your eighth. And I think your willingness to face some fears, generally, whatever they may be about, maybe about openness and intimacy and about fear itself with the eighth house. But good to challenge yourself with this, right? Squares are about challenging ourselves. And as a result, we're not in victim mode. We're in the mode of willing to change, willing to face fears, right? We're the active participant. And with that, I think it could be a very transformational time there going into the weekend once we liberate ourselves from our fears through that acceptance and through non-attachment, right? Acceptance of the fear, it's the same as like non-attachment of the fear, right? Being okay with the outcome or the fear itself as best as we can, of course. And that can be very liberating, right? And Venus does rule your sixth house of routine as well. So it could be maybe something to do with your work or your routine that you are empowering yourself through, which would be great also. And during this, which is nice, is that Mercury is going to be sextiling up to Pluto. So, we do have this, again, easy energy while that's going on. And so this could be you feeling empowered with your self-expression, actually, more in a deeper sense, right? And maybe, again, feeling empowered with your sense of self-worth, right? Which is kind of the energy you maybe felt with the easygoingness in the early part of the week. I think going into the weekend, quite empowered with that, which could be supporting some of these, whatever it is that you're facing here and challenging yourself to move forward with non-attachment that the square to Pluto is helping you do. All right, so Taurus, have a great week. Thank you for watching. I hope this was helpful for you. If you'd like a personal reading, be sure to check out the link on the page. And I will see you all very soon for the next daily forecast. Take care.